What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 biggest YouTube scams that got exposed. Just a quick reminder, if you want to enter our free Amazon gift card giveaway, just hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below telling me which spot is your favorite and why. Also, let's see if we can smash 10,000 likes on this video. If we can do that, I will personally deliver each and every person who likes this video an iPhone 7. 100% legit, not a scam, but it may or may not be a piece of paper that has iPhone 7 written on it. Anyways, with that said, let's get right into the video. Number 5. Phant0mLord was a YouTuber and one of the biggest Twitch streamers to ever exist so far with nearly 1.5 million Twitch followers. He made these really awesome streams of him gambling on a website called CSGO Shuffle, one of which streams blew up so big to the point where over 100,000 people were watching him lose to a $100,000 jackpot. Well, it turns out that he really didn't lose that big because apparently he actually owned the gambling website. Now, it was actually confirmed by a journalist that he was rigging the site to make him win so he would look good to all his viewers, and therefore, his viewers would start gambling on the website as well. What's crazy is that according to a net worth website, Phant0mLord nearly has a net worth of over $4 million. And I'm sure a lot of that was made off his illegal gambling website that he never disclosed, but I can't be 100% positive. Now, since all this happened, Phant0mLord disappeared off the internet and was banned on Twitch. He now rarely updates his Snapchat story of him partying and random other stuff.
What? I gotta wait 20 seconds? Tell him to wait in chat. Oh shit! Here we go!
Oh, what the fuck? No! What the fuck? Congrats, dude. Oh, God.
Yo, I like you guys a lot. Like, care fan, if you ever want to use your shit, you can use it, dude.
Yo, I would have won if Rose River didn't go in.
Oh, God.
Actually, Milk, you're right.
Fuck you.
I was, no,
Fuck
I was
you,
60. I was 67 to 89, you're right. Care made me win.
And then you said, fuck, no, you can't do that.
I lost because you care.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
Number 4. Speaking of popular YouTubers owning CSGO gambling websites, I'm sure a lot of you know about Trevor Martin and Tom Cassell owning CSGOLotto.com. Now, one thing I want to point out is this one isn't nearly as bad as the previous one, so before you get your pitchforks ready, I'd listen for a bit. T. Martin and Syndicate own the website CSGO Lotto, but did they scam their fans by rigging the site? I'd say no, but it's an extremely unlikely chance. What they did do wrong is never actually disclose that they had financial ties to the website, which is actually illegal. And when they got called out on that, T. Martin actually lied and said he had no ownership in the site when he actually was the president. Now, he says he was just scared and active impulsively, and that's why he lied at first, but he did own up to it later on and say the truth. Once again, I highly doubt that they rigged the site, but the way they got people to go gamble was super shady, and I'm sure they regret it a ton. Allegedly, there is some sort of lawsuit going on, so if anything big happens with that, I'm sure you'll hear it.
And we found this new site called CSGO Lotto, so I'll link it down in the description if you guys want to check it out. But we were betting on it today, and I won a pot of like $69 or something like that, so it's a pretty small pot, but it was like the coolest feeling ever. And I ended up like following them on Twitter and stuff. Now, my connection to CSGO Lotto has been a matter of public record since the company was first organized in December of 2015. However, I do feel like I owe you guys an apology. I am sorry to each and every one of you who felt like that was not made clear enough to you. And I truly, honestly hope that you guys give me an opportunity to earn your trust back. Please also know that I am committed to making sure that my YouTube channel as well as all of my other businesses are in compliance with the law.
Number 3. Okay, so as I researched this video, I'm honestly shocked as to how this kid did this and generally curious as to how he got away with it as well. Apparently, the YouTuber Rich Kids TV was doing this big $100,000 giveaway. So the way it worked according to him was that you donated directly to him and that 10% goes to the Live Your Dream Foundation charity and 90% goes back to the viewers who donated. Well, it turns out that charity actually belonged to him, so he was getting that 10%. Oh wait, that's not the case because he says in a later video that 90% of the money actually has to go to charity and that 10% goes to his viewers. So yeah, according to the prank viewer, which you could find his channel link below, he scammed his fans for more than $50,000. There's so much more to this story too, so I suggest researching this as well, but man, this one was super sketchy.
Whatever raised in this account is what's going to be given away, and 10% of it will be given to charity because that's what I have to do by law.
Right. So the way the $100,000 works, of course, it was done through a charity, so I had to give 90% of what we raised to the charity.
Hold on, something's not right. Did he just fucking switch it to 90% going to the charity, which in fact is his charity, meaning 90% goes to me and 10% goes to you? That just doesn't make any sense to me. $62,000 plus was gained, according to him, through a PayPal, which, by the way, if you're donating somewhere and you click on the link and the link to the donation is a PayPal, please don't donate to that. That's really weird and unique. Now, when he had $62,000, he had 11 days for the charity to be done. 11 more days for it to finish and wrap up, assuming that, let's say, he didn't gain any more money and the whole family.
Number 2. Unbox Therapy is possibly one of the biggest review channels on the internet. Well, that's if you don't count that one kid who makes tens of millions of dollars per year reviewing toys. Anyways, what you might not have known is that Lou actually got exposed for doing a massive fake giveaway. Yeah, you heard that right, fake giveaway. Lou made this big video where he said he's giving away a truckload of iPhones. I mean that seriously, like he had a full-on truckload of iPhones in the video where he said he'd give them all away to his viewers. Well, it turns out that he only gave away 9 of those iPhones though, which if I counted correctly, there's I think a couple more than 9 iPhones in that truck. Now in Lou's defense, he said that so many people were trying to scam his viewers and stuff, and so that's why he had to end the giveaway. But still, you gotta commit to something if you promise it to the viewers. Now earlier this year, after all this came to light, Lou teamed up with D-Brand and gave away the rest of the iPhones, which in my opinion is respectable. I mean seriously, out of everyone in this list, he's the only one who made it right at the end of the day.
What's up guys, Lou here, back with another video, and as you can tell, it's a little bit unusual. There are a lot of phones on this table. That's because I am rebooting the massive phone giveaway with a little bit of a twist. There was a video a little while ago I did with a truck full of iPhones. I had the intention of giving away an insane number of phones. I didn't get a chance to complete that, not to the extent that I would want. A lot of people got new phones, but I wanted to do more. Problem was, I was having all kinds of trouble with fulfillment. I mean, I have a back and forth DM with some guy from Latvia who won. It ended up taking us over a month to get him the right phone, and a winner in India where I just ended up buying the phone off Amazon and sending it to them directly just because I didn't want to be bothered with sending one of these. And then on top of that, the scammers, the fraudsters, people who were hitting up other individuals' inboxes on YouTube claiming that they had won in order to extract information from them and exploit them or get credit card info. A lot of bizarre stuff was going on. That video was just so popular that I had to shut it down. I had to put it on pause, but the intent was always to get back to it. In fact, I was preparing to get back to it, as you can tell. One of the criticisms last time was, hey Lou, what about...
Number 1. Now this one isn't surprising in the slightest. FouseyTube is known as the most reputable, legitimate, 100% real prankster in the world we know as YouTube pranks. Okay, not really. In fact, the majority of pranks Fousey posted in his time as a prankster were fake according to him. Now one he got exposed for was this Uber prank, which you guys are probably familiar with since we've talked about this a few times before. Basically, he pretends that some random guy in the street is an Uber and acts rude towards the guy. It definitely didn't help Fousey when the fake paid actor came out and said it was fake, which is a little bit awkward to say the least. I mean, I know that the majority of pranks on YouTube are fake, but I mean, come on, a scam is a scam no matter what.
Get out!
Alright, that should be good. Hey, I'm Shane Barbera. I was in FouseyTube's Uber prank. It's fake. Didn't have an apartment, didn't have a job, so I was looking on Craigslist for work. I found a Craigslist ad for like $30 to be in a video for like 30 minutes. Cool. They wanted the guy with a face in a car. So I show up, at this point I didn't know it was supposed to be like real, you know? I thought I was just gonna be in like a sketch or something. And yeah, they're like, so yeah, we're shooting this prank. I'm like, okay, so it's not real? It's not a real prank? They're like, yeah, well it's supposed to be real. So yeah, he's gonna hop in your car and yeah, and they're like, yeah, so we kind of like improvised it once. We kind of like did a run through of it, and then we did it a second time. It was really fast. I was in and out in like 10 or 15 minutes.
And there's our video on the top 5 biggest YouTube scams that got exposed. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever we upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to shoot me a handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.